Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Number 22.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting and running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifetime in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, 1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. CC Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
And And here's a fastball called for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Line towards center field. Ellsbury patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
So coming to the plate, Paulo Orlando, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now the first pitch from CC. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
The windup and the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Batting six.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Designated hitter, Chris Carter.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Way in front of that fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And another foul ball. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Batting seven.
And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Here's Chase Headley, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is fouled at the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Mike Moustakas.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Previous history with Sabathia, 1 for 6. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go
too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting 6. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 2. First pitch on the way. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he 0-2. Here it comes. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch that changed up down. Just didn't get him to go after it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now another 1-2. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen. And that's your first out.
For the Yankees.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. Grounded back up the middle. And the Royals are in the hit column.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Raul Mondesi.
Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
CC ready with the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. Grounded to third. Oh, look at Headley. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Safe.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Striding in once again, Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Chase Headley. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Calling for it, Gordon. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now the first pitch from CC. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Paulo.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0 from CC. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No runs, just one hit, one error so far for Kansas City. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Sliced down the left side, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ronald Torreyes.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is right there, one down.
The batter, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. To first. Oh, look at Hosmer. He gathers the throw in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center
Ellsbury.
fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is pulled into right. That gets down and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, a little two-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Smoke toward the hole. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, designated hitter, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-0 pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Line drive to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he lays off there. 1-0. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Aaron Judge will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Working to keep them in the game here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out here and a runner at second. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
For the Royals, second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
Striding in once again, Raul Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now Sabathia's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo
Stepping in and ready for another
Cain.
shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. KC down in order. They're down 2-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Mike Minor is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Mike Minor.
Ready for another chance. Chris Carter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Chris Carter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they challenge him upstairs as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Digging in once again, Paulo Orlando. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. CC ready with the 2-1. Down to Headley at third. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Torreyes is there for it. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Sabathia sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is flared out towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Weak chopper up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding in, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. but he won't get there. It falls in, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Catcher, Gary
at the plate,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a dive, but he's back. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Greg Bird. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A runner at second, nobody out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Carter is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two. Here it is. Now a ball lined towards center field. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Lays off 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Escobar on to Hosmer. A double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Alcides Escobar.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Right fielder number 16.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Here's a pop-up now. Headley is there for it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. Dylan Betances takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Betances is ready. Here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez has a play, and that retires the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Mondesi is there for it. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth. And he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Terrence Gore will come on now and pinch run here. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And he is in there. Brandon Moss will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready now, Chesler Cuthbert. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line.
Well, the numbers don't.